We're going to do this my way, which is completely OCD and organized, which is what you want to do. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to a screen. I'm going to back up. I'm going to back up Rory3.com and show you guys how to back it up. And then I'm going to be building a whole new system from the beginning, a new student from the beginning to as much as possible later today after the wine training. All right. By the way, on the wine training, for those of you that can't locate your 1099s because you got paid and it's an I payout, Brett's going to show you guys how to do it. So it's going to be a very important call. Make sure we record it, and we'll have that out there. And make sure we, I'll make sure Tanya labels that accordingly. Okay. So I put that message out to Sean. He's going to have to share the screen a little bit with him, but a lot of people are having a hard time doing that, including some of our MSIs. So we're just going to get everybody to see where you're supposed to locate it inside there. Okay. All right, moving on. I'm going to share my screen. I was going to do this independently, and I'm like, no, you guys got to see this because if I show you, it's not going to be that complicated. And I'm going to put this out there to every instructor. Every one of our students needs to do this. Okay. It's one of those things that's a great practice anyway. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time, but it can protect the worst case scenario from happening, and therefore you can sleep at night. It's like putting a security system on your house. Okay. And I'm going to do it in Google Docs. So I'm going to share my screen if it lets me. I'm in my Google Drive. I'm going to do new. And I'm going to do new folder, and I'm going to put it as Rory3.com. And I'm going to create this. It'll create it, then it should shift me down to it. So I'm right on it. I'm going to open that up. All right. And then I'm going to, then in another screen, I'm going to go ahead and pull up Rory3.com. And the reason why I'm going to do this is some people have extra categories, extra stuff, and that's great. I do need to log into it. All right. You can tell I've been here. There's nothing to update. Latest, greatest is all done. So I'm going to come here. I'm literally going to go to menus. So I'm going to go to appearance and menus. Right. And I got home, affiliate disclosures, arts and entertainment. I got all this, right? So I'm going to do a little trick that I like to do when I don't have both, two screens. Those of you that have two screens, which I highly recommend, once you get things up and cranking, it's probably one of the best investments towards your business you can make is getting, an extra monitor so you have two screens to go back and forth on. So I'm going to minimize this. And I'm going to pull this out here. I guess I gotta shut that one in the background. Hold on, let me get rid of some of my other browsers. Okay. I'm gonna make two windows. And I'm gonna go back to, I'm in pages. I wanna go back to menus. Okay, and they're all here, right? So this way I can just start creating them and so on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create new folders for each one. Okay. So a folder inside of a folder. So I'm in Rory3.com, right? I'm gonna do new folder, and I'm gonna make it affiliate disclosures and home page posts. Create new folder, arts and entertainment. New folder, beauty and cosmetics. New folder, blockchain innovation. New folder. Clothing and apparel. Okay, I'm just going down here. New folder, e-business. Now, this, I'm going to tell you when I was going over how to just do this, it also gives us a lot of other advantages for marketing and other things because I have it in another location and I can do a search and find even easier, but it does it's going to give us a fun way to actually see how much we're actually doing over the years of stuff of doing this. And you guys, the most important thing that we're doing on our PBSs is the content, the actual written word, the content, right? Everything else is, you know, just a structure and stuff that we can replace. It's the actual writing. It's the actual the thing that's the most valuable is the most important, which is our verbiage, right? Our content. Okay, so parenting and families. Now I'm going to tell everybody I have a lot of things in here that you won't have access to. They're old things that they don't take new affiliates on. If there's something in here that's not in everything else, here's what you guys get to look forward to. The longer you're building and doing stuff, you're going to get stuff that others can't get. Sometimes we get programs where they're like, we can't take any more relationships. We're not going to let anybody else in. We'll grandfather you in. It happens. So you just keep the pages on there. So Rory 3 is my everything page. And I'm also going to show you that, I mean, mine's got lots and lots of pages. So, but this is going to show you that this isn't that hard to do. And if you do it all along, it's even better. So we're going to be teaching this going forward. We have backups, we have redundancies, but even the best laid plans like that can get foiled. And this is something that it gives you an archive anyway. It's just, it doesn't hurt to do this. It takes just a little bit longer and hopefully we never need it. But if we do need it, it's not like all is lost, especially if you've been building for years. It's a must have. And I actually have it in a form like this. I do it in Word docs, but this is Google Drive is good because you can share it with like your instructor or anything else. So let's say that your site got corrupted, a virus got in there, and I'm going to tell you guys how they're coming in. We're gonna fix them, and it's sadly it was self-inflicted. Like our members did this. Okay, our family did this, not knowingly. It wasn't like a vindictive thing. It's just not everybody is heeding to certain protocols, and then people are downloading videos that aren't on YouTube or on a protected site and bringing viruses in. And some of them are really crafty and they get by our firewalls and they get by all of our app firewalls and so forth. And then they can spread. And this is something that it's no one's ever built anything like what we have at Triple R, and so it just comes up. So if you're embedding a video that's not on a secure channel, such as, and it doesn't have HTTPS in it, don't put it up. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a proof that an alien landed in your backyard. If it's not HTTPS, do not put it up. Any link we're posting to needs to have HTTPS. We are in a secure socket lock environment, and we need to be there. Okay, but if anything on your page is not HTTPS, it's invalid, and it's not even to go on Google. You're not gonna be able to get organic search anymore if you have even one thing that's not secure on there. So we just make sure it's that way, and just be careful what you're pulling and posting on there. We use YouTube for videos because it's secure. It's scanned on their side very, very well, and so we don't have to worry about it, as much as anything else. All right, let's see. I got travel. I got them all in here. So now I got the structure and the pages that's here. I can literally, take a snapshot of what this looks like. It's not a big deal. We can rebuild the menu if we needed to. All this stuff is stuff that can be rebuilt. All of this can be rebuilt. It's not a big deal. What's a big deal is the content and the actual pages, right? So now I'm going to go here. I'm going to go visit site. We're going to start with affiliate disclosure. Actually, I'm going to go to the home. I'm going to open this one up, and I'm going to go new doc. And I'm going to put top post home page. And I'm literally going to, I'm going to go back and forth. Actually, I'm going to come back here now. Put that back. I'm going to go big. Okay. So I'm on the home page. And I'm on this page here. I'm on my page. So I want to edit it. So I'm going to go down here to edit. There's a gazillion ads. So I'm going to hit edit this. Okay, so this is it. And I'm literally just going to highlight this whole thing. Copy. And I'm going to do it even puts the photo in there for me. And that's my title, right? And I can make it big if I want to. I mean, just so I know, it doesn't really matter, right? I can make my title there big. That page is done. Like, I'm done. Top post homepage. Okay. I'm gonna come here. I don't need to do anything else with it. I'm done. I don't even need to save it. I don't need to do anything. Right? Oh, that's my bottom one. I clicked the wrong one. Okay, no problem. So now I can go here. I'm going to change it to second post. I'll just do second post. Okay. Click on that. It's done. I'm going to go here. New Gawk. First post homepage. Copy. Paste. I can make it big. Doesn't matter. And I'm just going to copy this. Copy. Paste. It's going to put the images in there just so it's just a backup, right? It's there. All right, so that's done. I'm done here. I'm going to go to affiliate disclosures and close this and close this. And the affiliate disclosures I really don't need to keep. I really don't, because if we do a new installation, you're going to have that, right? But I'll do it anyway, just cause. Archive it that I had it, no problem. So affiliate disclosures, copy, new, doc. Copy, paste that there. I can go bold if I want to. I mean, this is extra work. You don't necessarily have to do it, right? I'll just do it. It's simple. If I have to replace it now, we're going to get a little bit more. This is the meta description. Now that we're doing pages, I need to keep track of what I did, the meta and the slug. I want to make sure I know what I had them so that, you know, they're identical. And this is important because even though like the standard structure we give everybody when they start out, they're all gonna have the same slugs and meta, but you're probably gonna be modifying it. When you modify it, that's important because that's what's out on the web. So let's say I had to repair this page or redo this page. If I put the same meta back, I don't lose, I don't skip a beat, right? So I want to keep that. I want to keep that. Everything else I don't need to worry about. Okay. Now on the post on the front page, I don't worry about those for, but I could definitely get that if I wanted. So I'll go back. I want to leave. Edit this. I'm on the second one. So see first, second. And I modified mine, so it's probably good that I have it, right? It probably is. All right, so this is done. Oh, I put them in the wrong place. Figures. Copy. Paste. Hit edit the bottom one. Okay. So that's done. And I'm gonna go just in order. So I want the pages that are in arts entertainment, and I also need to make one more. So let me go back to this drive. I'm gonna Rory 3. I'm now gonna go to arts and entertainment. There's one more that I need to do, and this is new folder, and this is uncategorized pages. So anything that's not in a category. All right. So because I like to write things that aren't in categories all the time. And this is where we're gonna put those there. Those are ones you don't need to link to a menu, but they're separate pages, right? So there's that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go to arts entertainment now. And I'm gonna go to arts entertainment. I can close this out. I can close this out. I can close this out. I can click on this and I can go new doc, new doc. I'll do a few of them. New doc. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3. I got 3 in mine. I don't have wine in mine in this one because I did somewhere else, but you know, you might have more. I have 4. Fun with wine. I got 4. So I'm gonna do 4. Okay, so I'm gonna start top to bottom, not that it matters. I'm gonna open it in a new tab. I'm gonna open it in a new tab. I'm gonna open it in a new tab. 1, 2, 3. I'm missing one. Oh, fun with wine. And this is my fine wines page here. I'm gonna hit edit. I'm gonna hit edit. I'm gonna hit edit. I'm gonna hit edit. And I have all things arts and entertainment. Mine's actually not here for some reason because it's in the other menu. I should be here, right? It really should be. So I guess I can correct that while I'm here. I'll worry about it later. Okay, so fine wines, learn about it here. So boom, I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna grab meta first. So I'll come here, find wines. Grab that. So I'm gonna grab this, copy, and paste. Now this right here, it's put the graphics in here. That's great. There's this. There's my QR code. I don't see my videos, right? So then I got to put videos, and I'm going to grab them like this. I'm gonna go back and look at this. I'm gonna go down. This is that Napa event video. That's it. So I'm done. Everything else is there for me to copy and paste from. And I'll show you guys like real quick. I'll do this. Let me go here. What's nice about this is it's there. If I ever had to restore a page, right? I'm gonna just do this right now so you guys see why we're doing it this way. I'll hit new page.
Hey, Rory, can I ask a question? Do you mind?
Go ahead.
Keyword. God, it's great that you just showed us the.
That's my slug.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, that's my keyword. It's my slug. Right. So I'll add a new one. Oh, sorry. I'll come down. Slug. Fine wines, and it's going to be fine wines delivered. Actually, I'll just put. I got to do a different slug on this one because it's already there. But so I'll just let's see. All right. I got to for this purpose. I'm going to use a different slug, but I'll copy this. I'll put that in the meta description. I'll have to do a different title. And you can also, when you're creating a new page, this is not a bad way to go anyway. All right, so
So if their slug is not always the same as their key phrase, they should copy their key phrase too, though, right?
yes, they should, but I think mine are all the same. I keep my slug. Oh, well, sometimes it's longer. You're right. So when I get to that, I'll get there. But yeah, you should definitely I keep the title. I have the title and the focus key phrase, and my key phrase usually almost always is my slug. But yeah, if you have something different, you absolutely should mark it differently. Yeah, you want to just be able to you want to do. Oh, thank you for getting on here on that. So I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna show you guys. I copy exactly what's there except for the videos. I'm gonna copy that because those videos are set HTML.
Well, I got to give that credit to Shar. I'm chatting with Shar on the other group.
Yeah, I don't know when my title up here isn't bigger. I actually don't know what it's doing, but I'll hit publish. Did I lose my title up here? Like I don't see my title like I should. That's okay. So anyway, everything's here, so I just got to go and restore it, right? I go put it where I want it. Maybe make it a little bit smaller. This definitely smaller. I'm gonna go to the right. These are the only things when you copy and paste. Look how hard this is to restore a page. It's not hard, is my point, right? And even the hyperlinks are all the hyperlinks I'm gonna have to go check on. They're here though, right? They're here. Now this is a problem. I'm looking at my page right now. These should all be HTTPS. So I just looked at this one, and that goes to Wine Magic, and it shouldn't be going there. So I'm even, guys, I'm even guilty of not having everything HTTPS. So when I'm gonna go, I'll go through all mine and make sure that they are for sure now. And that image didn't link, and it probably didn't link from before. Let's see if this one. Nope. So that's the one thing you lose on the image is you're gonna, you know, so when you reconstruct a page, check all the hyperlinks. That's it. Just one check. You'll see that most of them are done. The images may have to be cut over. And there's this. That should have been open in a new tab. I don't know if I have a Wine Magic page here. Like I have so many wine pages that I got to work on. I'll send another internal link. That's fine. So now I got to get my videos in there, right? So I'm going to come here. I'll hit enter. I'm going to go custom HTML. And then I'll come back here. I'm going to grab that video. Iframe to iframe. Copy that. Paste that there. Then I'm going to go down to where wherever I want to put the next one. So I'll come here. Just grab that other one. Copy. And obviously I need to rewrite this page and modify it to be because I'm using something different. I'm gonna hit update. I got to fix some things on it and everything else too. So I'm gonna go preview. Wine for all occasions. That's really weird how it shows up on there, but that's okay. So I got that. You see it? See how I restored it? Google already placed its ads. This is really big on there, and that's, I don't know why. So I need to go look at edit again. Yeah, I guess it's not supposed to be that big. And I want to align right. It's already marked. I don't know why it did that. So let's see. Align right. Well, I got to play with that bug, and that's
Rory,
a WordPress thing.
Rory,
I'm so-
go on the right-hand side.
Yep.
And go below the image settings, click on 50% or 25.
Yeah. I want
That's been our trick lately to beat that.
Yeah, you know that's a new thing. It wasn't doing that before. I've done this so many times, but that makes sense. They changed this imagey thing. And you know, on that image thing, since we're talking about it, if I go back to it, oops. I don't like that size. I want it bigger. But I can come here and just type like 280. Then I got to adjust this one. Because I don't like their 25%.
Okay. And then question, wouldn't, if you changed it, I showed everybody Thursday night by changing it to code editor, then it copies the HTML code of the videos and the pictures.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, the code editor is fine. And
Okay.
it's just, I'm doing basics because I actually think it's easier. I also think it's easier to teach that you can just copy and paste and not go into any of that. We don't need, no one need, really to do this. You don't need to go into that. So I just wanted to keep it simple, basic.
Okay.
That's stuff that they can learn as they attend the classes, right? As they learn how to do better from everybody else, that's fine. But for basics, everybody can do this part. And it's just storing those videos separately. And then, you know, it's just a really good rule of thumb to do it this way. I'm trying to keep it the easiest for anyone is what I'm working on today.
I like easy, even though you just called me basic.
No, we're all basic. I mean, if we, you know, the easier we keep it, the more basic we keep it, the better it is, right? So Fine Wines is done. That one's right here. I am going to make this bold so I know it's my title. And you guys, this is, we're doing archive work, And what's good about it is at the same time I'm doing this, I get to kind of look at the work I'm doing. If I do the code editor thing, it's that's a little more accurate on this, but you know what? I just want to keep it really basic, Stacy, because if we keep it basic, everybody can set up this way. And as they learn how to do the other, they can always do it that way if they want to. But this is something that anybody brand new can get into and not have to worry about feeling like they're in type of code or anything.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it all out. All right, so fine wines is done there. I'm gonna go to the next one, tipping circle. And I'm gonna go down to my slug is tipping circle, right? So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna type meta slug. Now I'll just grab it. You can do it any way you want to do it. What am I on this one? Okay, I'm gonna close that, not save it. There we go. So tipping circle. That's my key phrase. That's the slug. I guess
Do you plan on doing some Q&A, Rory? Because if not, Char's got her hand up and she might even be able to help.
oh, Char can talk anytime.
I'm going to co-host her. Yeah.
You're welcome to do that if you want to.
There you go, Char. You took your hand down because you're co-hosting.
Copy.
I did not raise my hand. I don't know who did.
Well, welcome.
Hi.
This all make sense to you?
I already did it.
Yeah.
I was trying to be proactive.
No, that was awesome. But now we're just going to teach everybody how to do it, just as they're building their pages. And after, when they start out, I'm going to show how to do it from the very beginning. This is for people that are already existing. After the wine call today, I'm going to do it for existing, or sorry, for brand new, so that we have a way to teach it with everybody going forward. They're going to modify the page. They're going to back it up, modify the page, back it up. And I'm going to create a template for it in there that everybody can just start with. So we can, copy that page over, and MSIs will have access to it. Actually, now we probably ought to set that up somewhere. Come to think of it, so we're live. All right, so I'm done with this one. Karaoke. Actually, this page can totally go away from my stuff. I kept it on here because I thought we might get it, so I'll keep it anyway. They don't have any video or anything. It's that much easier. They get quick. Man. Slug. All right, so done, 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 done. So now I'm gonna go to beauty and cosmetics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. There's all my pages. They're populating slowly, surely. I'm gonna go to beauty and cosmetics. I need 8. And I'm just gonna go down this line. I'm gonna go this all the way till Sean comes on today. I'm gonna just go this, but I'm doing this all the way down. There, you guys have seen the. I mean, the only thing we have tricky is the videos. I showed you how I do them, and that's what I would recommend is so you have the code that way to replace it. That way, if WordPress in the future changes, we know the code is that it's everything. Just keep it basic and simple. The most valuable thing that we have is our copy, what we write. All the videos that we all use, we have access to those in a million places, but I'm gonna, it's in a secure place, right? We store them on YouTube and whatnot to use for this reason. So we're just gonna do this for insurance. It makes it just better for everybody. All right, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more. 8. And then I'm gonna open these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, and this will give you a really good understanding. You'll know where things are at, too. I mean, there's no downside to this. So I'm gonna go here to the simple way to see. I'll edit page. Because there's 8, I want to keep it straight. Now I'm doing this exercise. I can make sure everything's still green. So it's good to check in every now and then anyway. I have videos in here. Copy. I think this is the word video, right? Yep, one video, cake. Now I go down the bottom, get my stuff. That's my slug. That's my meta. And my keyword. Right, I'll click away, auto saves in Google Docs. I can literally close that one now. And this one right here, I can hit update. Now, if I'm gonna be here updating, I can tell you what's not a bad idea is, I'll go to page. I go here to this date. It says November 2021. I can change this date to current or move it up. I can totally do that. So I can go to February and I'll go 12th. That's fine right there. And update that. That's if I'm going to do the work and do it. Anytime you're in here and you're making updates, you should change that date. So I'll do that.
You probably want to change the year then.
Oh, I do want to change the year. Thank you. And update. Okay, that one's done. Edit page. Like, oh, I do the same thing here. I'm just going to close those out. And that one's done. And the next one. We're not even carrying this one, but when I build a page and I'm trying to get them on, I'm gonna keep it built. So if you guys see stuff here that you don't have, if it's not in Cache Network Direct, don't worry about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna show you guys how we modify pages. I cover a lot of things that we don't get paid on anymore because I'm trying to get a client on like that for just down the road. I want to keep it out there. I don't want to lose the work I did ever. Not all things have to pay us. It's got to bring us traffic and then we get paid. Then we try to find things that pay us, you know, worst case. Keyword. And my negotiation power gets bigger when we're actually like on those keywords and proven already. So I just do that. Okay, boom. Meta. Slug. Keyword. That's done. That's done. I don't need to save anything. Remove wrinkles. And this is a product line that a lot of us aren't selling anymore. I still run it. Here's this page. This one's going to have the most interesting stuff on it, right? So, wow. Google's putting videos on my pages now. You guys see that? All right. I don't know how to stress how important it is that we get Google AdSense and you do everything right and you want to back things up. But, you know, getting Google AdSense, guys, it's not a joke. The stuff, it actually is amazing. You know, that's why we're going to push everybody so hard to get your Google AdSense done. You know, modify your pages, back them up, get things out there, apply for Google, get it. I mean, it makes everything work so much better. Stacy, you have Google AdSense.
Yes, I do. After 3 years.
Right. But we've made it, I mean, everybody's getting so much better at helping everybody get it now, right?
As long as the students stay, you know, listening and teachable, yes, it's getting easier.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, everybody's got to be teachable, but I'm saying like, I mean, but we're seeing like mad results. But when you got, I mean, you've been here for a long time and you knew the stuff worked, and you even had some struggles getting your Google AdSense, right?
It took me 3 years.
But when it actually started working and you saw everything kick in, was that just crazy? Like you're like, oh my gosh, finally.
It did. It was huge celebration. But I also knew that I hadn't treated my PBS itself as an income stream. I was
Right, well,
too busy getting everybody else started. And when I took the time for myself, like all of us instructors do, we give more to our students than our own business sometimes.
right.
I'm learning.
Yeah, but I mean, you had to wait because you saw it kick in. Then you're like, oh my gosh, and you can watch what it does now. It makes writing even more rewarding because you know you're going to be getting royalties somehow. You'll be getting paid for your work.
Yes. Yep. And the more unique content you keep putting into it that are not specific offer pages, a simple recipe is unique content, you know, and turn a story into it. Why did you choose that recipe? Was it because your mom used to make it, or your grandma, or, you know, your sister-in-law couldn't make Jell-O and it was always sandy, and so here's a Jell-O recipe that's no fail? Yes, that happened. That is a common joke in our family with my husband's oldest sister. But you know, you have fun with the pages. Don't just put information out there. Personalize it. But seeing the money come in is amazing. I'm not to where you're at, but I'm going to get there.
Yeah, well, I'm years ahead of everybody, right? So
Exactly.
Okay, so I'm here. Oh, I gotta see. This is a Vimeo one. At the end of the day, if I lost this, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I want to back it up, right? So I think, let's see, share. I want the embed code right here.
Yes.
I'm just showing everybody where you guys find it on Vimeo. I'm assuming that everybody watching this doesn't have a clue to where everything's at, right? So that video is at the bottom of the page. That's it. So I just put that in there. So this was done in a different way. I probably just copy and pasted it. It embedded it a different way. I like to do it in HTML, but that's fine. I got the code. That's all I needed. Just double check this one's done, other than Meadows. I better name my document so I don't lose it. This is done. And I can close this. Curse Cosmetics. You know what? Halloween's gonna be here soon enough. I know it's February, but it comes fast. So I look at this, I'm like, oh, I probably should get some stuff ready mentally. I say that because I meant to write a separate page just for Halloween on this. And I didn't do it. This is about as easy as this is going to get for me to copy a page. You know, not all pages have to have so much on there. This basic page is great. It covers the details. We can always add to it, right? It's just getting it done. Is that meta? Oh, I did the keyword on their own brand. Yeah, I did. I did that. I need the meta. Done. Beauty products.
Hey, Robert, you can get me on the side Skype. We got 2 minutes till the wine call, so there probably ain't gonna be time for Q&A. Get me on the side.
Yeah, I mean, this is guys, this is all stuff that's so important. We'll be spending time on this whenever we can, right? Is how to build pages, how to protect our work, how to be performance bloggers. I'm going to tell you, like, we have these these viruses that came in, and they're all coming in through non-secure channels, meaning somebody that didn't have HTTPS on a video they uploaded. That's our latest thing we caught, and actually Peter caught it. I'm going through it. He's like, Rory, you got to, I'm like, I know, I just got to educate them, because we don't want to block people from doing stuff. It's just proper education. No one means to do it. So if it's not HTTPS, don't add it to your system. I'm not going to, there's no exceptions. We can't. And if something does happen, we have a backup, we can sleep at night. So that's why we're doing all this work. All right, so this is done. This one's done. I'm going to have American Beauty done. I might have videos in there. I think it's all images. Let's see. Copy, paste. Ah. And that one's done. So I'll go ahead and I'll update that one. Let it change anything. Close that one. Close that one. And in my drive, oops, I'll type Rory 3. So beauty and cosmetics is done. I just go to the next one, which is blockchain innovation. And when I get done with all of these, then I'm going to go through the pages that aren't categorized and put those in there. And then going forward, I'm just going to add them as I create them. So I'll create a page, and I might even write it here first, get the copy done first here. So I'm going to show you guys that in the training after the wine training next. So I'll go ahead and stop this recording.